What is going on, Lucid fans? Welcome back to Financial Journey. So today we are bouncing back. I do want to talk on some of the driving factors behind that, go over a lot of the data points very relevant to a lot of Lucid investors, and at the end do a little bit of technical analysis and see what the indicators are saying. But before I get into any of that, you guys know the deal. Smash the thumbs up, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Also, if you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom screen. Greatly appreciate that. In addition to that, I will be doing weekly live streams for members only, so even more of an incentive to sign up. In addition to that, one final thing I do want to bring up, there is a new broker, $0 commission, and they have a killer promo going on right now. You sign up, you can get up to 5 free stocks, each valued up to $3,500. All you have to do, open up an account, you get 1 free stock, deposit any amount, $1, you get another free stock, and deposit $2,000 or more, and you get 3 additional stocks. Again, each valued up to $3,500. Link in the description below, very beneficial at the end of the day. So with that, I do want to talk on exactly why Lucid is going up. Go over a lot of the data points and everything that you need to know. But before I get into any of that, I just want to go over the live ticker. So there's about 5 minutes left at the end of the trading day. So right now, Lucid is up 4.27%, 62 million in volume, whereas the average is 52.5, and the block volume, last column, 2.4 million shares being traded. That is by institutions, so them being added to the NASDAQ 100. Obviously, that takes effect in December the 20th, so this coming Monday. But institutions, hedge funds are going to be continuously adding throughout the whole week, adding a lot more liquidity, pumping up the price as much as possible, because there is a lot of ETFs out there that do track the NASDAQ 100, so they do have to buy Lucid stock. And again, every day I'm going to be bringing that up, so always look at the block volume tab, very beneficial at the end of the day. As much as it is beneficial to look at this website, which shows the institutional hedge funds and so forth that are buying in, all of this info is delayed by 3 months. But again, nothing wrong with this. This stuff is still a lot of good information, and in my opinion, always a continuous catalyst, because a lot of retail investors do like this. A lot of retail investors like to follow what institutions and hedge funds physically do, and again, nothing wrong with that, right? So as you can see, just looking at this, nothing but green for the most part. So a lot of institutions, obviously there was some out here, but majority of them were puts. So again, there is a lot of activity on that front, and there's this as well. So options activity has been going through the roof when it comes to Lucid, and the options game has always been hot in general, because largely Lucid has had a nice little run going on. But we are starting to cycle back, and especially considering we did go outside the Bollinger Band here. So typically, and like I said in the past, 9 times out of 10 we do bounce back and go up higher. So again, this might be a start of a nice bull run, and there is a lot of institutions that know that. And one way to play Lucid is options. So as you can tell right here, there is a lot of options being played with a significant amount of sums. So you can see based on the strike price, expiry dates, there is an anticipation, especially by 2023, that will be excess of $95. And again, there's no doubt about that, especially I do consider that even next year. And this is why ultimately right now is an amazing time to buy into Lucid, because there is so much upside potential. As far as downsides right now, it's only 2021 deliveries that could possibly hinder their upward momentum. Keep in mind, we're in the roughly about the second week of December. They still do have 2 weeks remaining, but even in my opinion, I do strongly feel we already did meet the 520 as far as deliveries, if not more. So again, it's one of those things, they just need to disclose it. But based on Lucid's history and what we can see about how they do PR, most likely they're going to either just do a tweet randomly, or possibly it will be during their next earnings report, which again could be mid-February to March as well. So again, I could be wrong about those. And so with that, I do want to show you this as well, some of the options activity just for this coming Friday. So there is a lot of volume. So you can see typically around the 37 is around 14,000 call options being purchased. There is a lot of activity, and right now we are hindering at the $40 mark. Very pivotal, and again, there is a lot of upside, and there has been a lot of gamma squeezes when it comes to Lucid, and in reality, I do anticipate that this is going to continue. And one final thing I do want to talk on, I did do a video on why I felt the worst is behind us for Lucid, and I do strongly feel a lot of people match that same mentality, because as you can see, the sentiment as of yesterday, total positive orders was 64%, 1 week ago was 58%, and as of today is 92%. So overall, a lot more anticipation for Lucid as of right now, especially day by day. And even with that, like I said, the technical side is also one of the main factors that is driving driving this rally. As usual, there is a lot of good articles that are coming out about Lucid. So in reality, that is also a attributing factor. It just goes back to the overall sentiment of Lucid as of right now, and it being a massive deal. And there is a lot of different reasons why people love Lucid, and definitely subscribe to me. I do a lot of videos on Lucid, and almost every video I bring up a new catalyst, a new reason why you need to buy into Lucid. So again, there is a limited amount of possibilities, largely because of their growth and technology at the end of the day. As of right now, looking on the chart, I have the 5100 and 200-day moving averages, as well as Bollinger Bands. As far as actual indicators, I have the RSI, momentum, and stochastic. So right now, stochastic isn't really showing much, but typically anything lower than 20 is a screaming buying opportunity. RSI is currently at 43. Again, when that does get to around the 30 percentile, that is a screaming buying opportunity. And like I've already been saying, there is a lot of institutions continuously buying into Lucid, and a lot of their algorithms do use the RSI and stochastic as good buying opportunities. So when RSI does get to around the 30 and stochastic is at the happy place as of right now, do anticipate a lot more institutions and hedge funds physically getting in. And as you can tell as well on the last column, block volume, there was more institutions that did get in the last 5 minutes as well. So 2.7 million shares just today alone was purchased by institutions. And again, I have been doing a lot of videos on this. Almost every single day is roughly about 2 to 4 million shares being purchased by institutions. So I do anticipate the next upcoming 3 months there will be a lot more institutions showing nice color green, showing that they did add, if not increase, their position. And most likely it will be similar to this institution, where they did increase by 10,655% over their initial amount of shares. And everyone loves when you have a institution that is backing your stock that you love. And when it comes to Lucid, there's going to be a lot of institutions that physically back it. Overall, it's not that bad. We did dip quite hard, but given the circumstances of everything that was being bombarded against Lucid, we held very, very strong. And that is a huge accomplishment. But with that, I do want to talk on a lot of the resistance and support levels. So as you can see, resistance points first, second, and third, 40, 42, and 44. They are nice and spread out. Even more anticipation that we can just burst out. And right now, it looks like we did close exactly where the resistance point is, failing to do that. Nothing wrong with that. This is a very technical rally right now, and a huge overall just sentiment. A lot more institutions getting in and everything like that. On the contrary though, support levels, first, second, and third. So you can see they did recently move up, which is a good sign at the end of the day. So first, second, and third, so 37, 35, and 33. Overall, not that bad. And with that, I do want to talk on one final thing. Again, just want to give you a good summary of everything that's happening with Lucid. So short interest. Short interest is 14.82, utilization 93.21. Day by day change did increase by 7.94%, which works out to be 7.16 million shares being additionally shorted. So overall, you can tell that there is a lot more shorts physically getting into Lucid, which is abnormal because I've been covering Lucid for quite some time. And typically, oddly enough, when there is nice rallies that do occur around here, shorts are continuously increasing their position. Most likely, they do not think that Lucid is capable of rallies such as this. So most likely, they're just doubling down and they are losing big. I do strongly feel that this is going to be another rally, a start of a rally. And again, shorts are still continuing to increase day by day all the time. And I've been saying this since around here. You have to be very stupid to short Lucid. And it looks like another round of stupid is starting to enter, as you can tell. So again, let me know your thoughts on Lucid in the comments below and what you are doing, whether you've been buying, selling, holding, whatever it might be. Let me know. If you haven't already, smash a thumbs up and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom screen. Greatly appreciate that. With all that said, I appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Lucid.